seen in business and the private sector over the last 10 years is a fundamental change in the way we've had to do business. And that's been at the advent of a number of things, technology advancements, empowerment of customers, social media, you name it, all of these things have happened, phenomena have happened. Now, I'm not suggesting that schools and education should be run like a business, but what I think is interesting is how you can leverage some of those changes, some of those change programs, some of those culture changes, and apply them into a school setting.
I think one thing that is absolutely clear from bringing in from business is you've got to absolutely set up and have your governance structure right from the very top in place and understood and rigorous from the outset, such that everybody knows exactly the direction that they're heading in terms of where they want to take their schools and where they want to take the trust.
If we consider the change management aspects and the CPD elements required to enforce or encourage, should I say, change from a teaching perspective and utilising the tool sets that's available through the cloud, it's a really difficult challenge and one which I'm sure each and every governing body faces on a weekly basis.
One of the key lessons that's been learnt by myself and organisations over the last kind of 15, 20 years is if you start a change management project based on technology, chances are it will fail. So understanding what is it you're trying to achieve is fundamental before you even embark on that. Is it Google, is it Microsoft, is it Apple? None of that actually really matters until you've got the kind of key idea about what you want to do with it.
From a governor standpoint, you have every right to demand more of every aspect of your IT. I mean, we talked throughout this about filtering being slow to be updated. We talked about wireless networks that don't work, a poor infrastructure. You should be demanding this as de facto. It should not be coming into your school as an issue in 2016, quite frankly.
I was thinking last night about the differences between a school and a regular business, and two of the differences are that schools don't really have any money and they don't really have any skills in IT. As a governor, how do you find out what's going on in the school? How do you communicate with other governors? Do you use instant messaging? Do you things that are completely normal in the business environment? And we couldn't do our work without those tools. Yet if you say to a teacher, let's have a hangout or a conference call, they'll be like, what is this? We're all talking on the phone at the same time. That's nuts. That's like 15-year-old technology. And it's not expensive. That's a culture thing. It's not a cost thing. And it's about how do people work together.
How should schools be looking to expand their governance repertoire by looking for people from small business?
Escape the City. It's a great website, and I've advertised for jobs on there for like marketing in particular. So you want to find somebody who's a brilliant PR, you want to help them to work with your school, and they'll give you like 2 hours a week to do that. And that could apply to all roles, HR, talent development, all of those things which are crucial to our business are also crucial to mine schools.
My organisation, plus many that I work with, want to volunteer and have active volunteering programs. So I guess my view here is don't wait for one of those brands to approach you as a school. Go out and see who works for those brands, because I guarantee in your parent community you will have some big name organisations who want to volunteer and work with schools and share some of their expertise.